strip this here paint off these intake manifolds. We don't want them orange no more. We're going with that natural look, so got everything all taped off that I don't want to get touched. It's two of them. Got a single plane, and that was the dual plane. So we're gonna start spraying and see how easy this becomes. Hopefully I don't have to scrape too much. It all depends on the product you're using to remove the paint. Me myself, I'm using this duplicate color right here, so industrial strength. Hopefully this bad boy is strong enough to make my life easy. So let's get started. So I sprayed these mama gemmas down, and as you can see, it's starting to blister. That's what you want. Hopefully this paint come right off without any major scrubbing and scraping, because it's hot out here. This one is blistering real good. This one you can see it, but it don't look like it's blistering as much as the other one, so I'm gonna let it sit and see how much more I gotta spray on there. I only got one can, so hopefully that's enough. Alright, so then you just let it sit about 15-30 minutes and let this stuff do its job. We almost there. The one that I thought of being the easiest is actually the hardest. Once the paint started coming off, there was a second coat of blue paint underneath, and made it a little tougher, but we getting there. Starting to come off. Scraped it with a metal and a plastic spatula. This one looked like it's pretty much, once I hit it with the water hose, this one looked like it's almost done. I see some spots that look a little tough right here, but I don't think this one will take too much more. But I did run out of my remover, so I'm gonna have to buy some more. But stuff worked pretty good, man. Just spray it on there, let it sit. Only thing is aerosol, so it don't. I don't know how much that costs. Somebody let me use it, but if you buy the gallon one, it'll be you'll have more to work with. So I don't know how much the gallon costs compared to the aerosol, but the aerosol worked good. It's just that it don't last that long. So the next time I go, I'm gonna see how much for the gallon, then how much for another aerosol can, and I'll decide which one I get. Cause you know the gallon one, you gotta paint it on with a brush. So both to get the job done. But this how I look. I'm gonna spray it down with the water hose and see how this bad boy look afterward. Alright, so I got all three of them cleaned up. This one still got a little bit on there, but I wasn't really tripping because I'm gonna paint this one. So these are just, this is smooth. It's not rough or anything, so it should be alright. I'm about to paint over it. The other ones I cleaned up, washed. They over there chilling. Those two, this one there and this one here, is for a friend. I cleaned them up for a friend. So those is fine. I'm not painting those. But this one right here is going on a 383 Super Beast. So I'm gonna paint this one to match the engine. And as you can see, it was kind of hard to get down in there and get that out of there. But like I say, I'm about to paint it, so it should be all right. I finished up cleaning everything with the clean strip paint stripper. The first time I hit it, it was with the duplicate color, what is it, industrial strength paint remover or whatever. But it was an aerosol can, similar to this one. This is paint, but it's the size of that. And it worked good. It's just that, you know, aerosol is not gonna last as long as a gallon of paint stripper. But I actually like the aerosol can better than the gallon stripper. It was a lot easier, and it seemed like the paint bubbled and it was easier to take off. With the aerosol can, the duplicate color, once it bubbled, I just hit it with the spatula and it came off. With this, the paint bubbled, but when you hit it with the spatula, it didn't come off, how can I say, intact like how the Duplicolor did. When I used this, I had to go behind it with a wire brush. Matter of fact, I used this one. So I had to use a wire brush. So that one involved scrubbing, whereas the Duplicolor one, I didn't have to use a wire brush. I just went behind it and just slid on it, and the paint just fell off. So I actually like the Duplicolor better. But anyway, enough of that. It's not a review. Let's paint this bad boy and get it ready for tomorrow. Got that first coat out of the way with some this is a base paint, base coat. Use this VHT. Basically, you just hitting it with this base coat to get it ready for the actual paint. The base coat kind of covers some of the imperfections. Last clip I showed you, it still had like orange spots and stuff like that. That's why I wasn't really worried about it, because once you hit it with that base coat, all that disappeared. Looks good. Went on even. And what I usually do, I used to put together little model cards back in the day, and I was taught not to hold the can and give it constant blast. You know, you just hold it and psh, you know, do it like that. That's how you get runs and too much in one spot. I was taught back then, just do quick, like swipes. Psh, 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 you know what I'm saying? Like that. It take a little longer, but you tend to get a better even spray. So as you can see, got that on there. Got this Mama Jamma looking so fresh and so clean. I'm gonna do another coat and then lay down some of that blue, match the engine. But just want to show y'all, we coming along. It's coming along real good. So let that dry, hit it with another coat. Here we go. Put about 3 coats on it because it was still shivering cold. It's good now, it's warm. So it's time to put that real paint on there. That midnight blue. It's like, I don't know what color this is, but it's going on there. Iodized blue. Oh man, phone is whack. Anyway, it said on the front, iodized blue. So throw that on there. Probably hit it with another 2 coats of the blue. Call it a day. I'm losing sunlight. Plus it's getting windy out here, so it's looking good though. Look a lot better than what it was. What the heck am I trying to say, man? I can't even talk. But it look a lot better. Shoot, I put it on like this. I ain't tripping. I ain't building a show car. But this blue though, gonna look real nice. So enough talking, let's get it on there. I done messed around, ran out of sunlight and paint. I need probably another can. I still see some light spots. It was extremely hard to get this blue to cover up all that silver underneath, but I got it done. You can still see it's kind of light off in the belly of it, tucked up in there, but I done ran out of paint. Once I remove the tape, and you can kind of see the detail of the intake, it actually looked good. This camera light is making it look lighter than what it actually is. It's darker in person, but I like it. It came out good. I just need probably one more coat, but I don't have no more paint, so it's all good. Get the other ones and put them side by side real quick. Alright, so this one is going on a 383 Super Beast. This one is going back to its owner, and that one's going back to its owner. I don't know if he go paint them or not, but I just stripped the paint off of them for him, and I like it. It looks pretty good. The blue is pretty cool. So I'm gonna end this video. Hopefully y'all like, subscribe, and all I ask is for y'all to subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm really liking that blue. Look a lot better with the light on. My wife turned on the back light, so looks a lot better. So I got all 3 of these intakes complete. Hope y'all like this video. Like, subscribe. I'm gonna take my butt in the house, cause I hear freaks come out at night, and I ain't trying to be out here when they do. Catch y'all in the next one.